good? Holla at me. You know y'all in here. What's the deal? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Fox 26? Shout out to Fox 26 already. You already know what it is. Shout out to Fox 26.
What's up?
You already know what it is. Comment, let me know y'all up in here. Let me know y'all up in here. How y'all Tuesday going? What's the deal? What's going down? What's going down? Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come through. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come through. Shout out to Fox 26 already. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Sauce Nation. Shout out everybody on South Sports. Let a couple of y'all come through here before we get started real quick. Got some news to talk about, some new things, some new things to talk about, some new stuff to talk about. What's good with you? Comment, let me know y'all up in here too. Make sure you hit that like button. Let me know y'all up in here. Let me know what's good. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up with it. Let me know what's up with it. Let a couple of y'all come through here real quick before we get started. What's good, Ryan? What's good with it? What's good with it? What you know good, man? What you know good? What's good with you? Make sure you hitting that like button when y'all come through. Make sure you hitting that like button when y'all come through. Don't don't be stingy now. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I see more people coming through, but hit that like button when y'all come through. Make sure you hit that like button. Let me know what's good. Let me know what's the deal is. Let me know what's good. So we can get started. I know y'all seen the boy Chet been balling. Summer League. Nah, he been doing his thing. Chet been doing his thing. Chet been definitely been doing his thing. What's up, Steven? What's up, man? What's up, Master Racer? What's good with you? What's good with you? What's good, Arturo? What's good with you? What's good with you? But nah, Chip been doing this thing. No, I ain't gonna hate. Can't hate. Can't hate. I can't hate. Chip has been doing this thing. I can't even hate. Chip has been doing this thing. No, no way, Magic. Shit. Yeah, of course they shut them down. And they don't need to see no more. It's done. They already seen what they need to see. I mean, it's just summer league. They already seen what they need to see. They don't need to see no more else. They don't need to see nothing else. So of course they shut them down. I wouldn't be surprised if OKC shut down Chet. I wouldn't be surprised if the Rockets shut down Jabbar. Um, maybe more so. OKC shutting down Chet. Maybe Jabbar. I can see Jabbar getting a little bit more run. Um, because I don't think you really seen exactly what you want to see out of Jabbar. If I'm a Rockets fan, well, I know a lot of y'all are. I haven't seen exactly what I want to see out of Jabbar. And actually, it's really no fault to Jabbar. It's the way it's being ran. Jabbar would look better definitely if Jalen Green was out there. He's a guy who would benefit from a better cast around him because at the very least right now he's a catch and shoot guy. So he will look better in that aspect. So he definitely need more people around him for you to see exactly what you want to see, at least leading off. But Apollo and both Chet, both of those organizations, I feel like they've seen enough that they don't need to see anymore. And they picks have been validated. Um, I feel like the Magic made the right decision with the number one overall pick. Their pick has been validated. I think OKC pick is validated from drafting Chet. And I actually think I think that the Rockets pick has actually been validated with Jabari, but you do want to see a little bit more. But hey, I wouldn't be surprised if they shut him down. What's the deal? What's what's the deal, Jay Boogie? Jay Boogie? What's the deal, Smokey? Magic 23 players. Man, don't hate. Don't hate because the Magic they're going to be in the play-in. The Magic are going to be in the play-in. They're going to be in the play-in. What you think about the red helmets? That's actually what I want to talk about. I also see hashtag color rush as well. And that's one thing to talk about. Yes, I seen the red helmets. Um, the post that I actually seen today from the actual Texans page, I actually like the red helmets. I actually seen the red helmets. I don't know if it was last year or if it was earlier this year. Like I seen like a little sneak peek of the red helmets, and I didn't like the red helmets because they like that dull type of material. Well, not material, but the helmet like was a dull red. And then the picture that I seen that the Texans released today, it kind of looked, like a little bit metallic-ish, like kind of like candy paint. It had like a little shine to it, had a little gloss to it. I'm like, okay, I can actually, yeah, like candy apple, yeah, like it looked it. Yeah, I can actually get behind these helmets. Like, okay, cool. These helmets might look cool. Like they might be straight. And then I seen another picture and it's kind of like the red helmet that I seen. Either I can't remember if I seen that leak last year or earlier this year. The picture that I seen before, and yeah, I don't like that red. Um, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping if it's an alternate. I've been saying this for the longest. I do not want. I know a lot of people want the Texans to make their primary jerseys the red bow red jerseys. Absolutely not. Um, uh, I have no issue with it being the I know the little alternate. I do want to see the white helmets kind of like when they do they Liberty white out. I would like to see that all white. And when it comes to cause I think they're gonna debut them the Thursday night game against the Eagles, which I think is probably perfect. That color rush game, not color rush, but um, um, Thursday night football at nighttime, home game at night. I think that's a perfect way to debut it. Your only primetime game is a primetime home game. I think that's the perfect way to debut it, and I hope they wear the red pants too. I hope they come out all red because the red that I seen kind of remind me of the Texas Tech color helmets. So I hope they come out there and they're all red. I hope they come out there and they're all stinging red like that. They come out that bow red like that. I don't wear the white pants. Don't do that. Wear the red pants, which we haven't worn since I think 2011. The Baltimore game against the Ravens, the Monday night Baltimore game against the Ravens, the last time they wore the red jersey and the red pants. They need to bring back them red pants. And like I said, with them red helmets, I think they'd be straight. Texas brand new helmet. I don't think the jersey is different. I think they're gonna still wear the same jerseys. I just think the only thing that's different is the red helmet. And I think they're supposed to be bringing the white helmet, but I'm not for sure. I'm not 100% sure. It reported by Tony Rodriguez in Cleveland saying Watson could face suspension 4 to 6 games. If that's true, that's BS. Yeah, it is. Um, uh, it is. If it's that um if it's that less of of a suspension, that at the very least it needs to be 8 to 10 games. It needs to be at least a half a season. I know, like now in today's NFL, you just really know half a season because it's 17 games. It needs to be between 8 and 10 games. I'll be saying that even if he was a Texan, with all the stuff that transpired, like the amount of cases and the details, and I'm not even talking about guilt or innocence either, but just all the stuff that they keep coming out and you gotta find a long suspension in 4 to 6 games. 4 games is really virtually no suspension, and in 6 games, like that's like the worst case scenario for the Texans because 6 games, all Jacoby Brissett got to do in 6 games is go 3-3. If he goes 3-3, that leaves 11. If Deshaun misses, if Deshaun gets suspended for 6 games, and they go 3-3 in his absence, that gives Deshaun 11 games left for the season, which is basically like a whole damn near whole season. And if he gets 11 games, all he got to do is win 6 of them. That gives them what 9-8. That right there puts them in playoff contention. It puts them into that low teen, high teen, low 20 type situation. So I definitely hope that's not the case because we already know, even though from a selfish standpoint, we want Deshaun to get suspended as long as possible because we want that draft pick to be as high as we possibly can. We want that draft pick to be a high draft pick. I do think that either with even with Deshaun Watson, uh, Cleveland is going to either, like I said, one or two things: either start off hot and then cool off at the end and miss the playoffs, or um start off real slow and then at the end heat up and barely miss the playoffs. So I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Either way it go, I think you're going to get one of those two instances from the having missed Deshaun plays if he plays this season. I still think it's going to be a higher suspension than 4 to 6. I can't really see it be. I can't really see it being 4 6. I can see a lot of people having a lot of issues with that. Like not just Texas fans, just from other groups and stuff like that. I could definitely see it. And plus, I know the NFL themselves is mad at the Deshaun Watson contract. I think he'll get suspended just based off of the contract. Like, hey, man, you got all this money. We gotta find a way to kind of dial it back and show have some type of power play. So that's what the judge recommended. Then Goodell can decide it to be. Judge says Goodell can make it 17. Okay. They really trying to say it because he missed last season, but can't factor in he decided not to play. Yeah, I know people keep talking about him missing the whole season last year. Like, even though ultimately I think it was the team decision because um ultimately it was the team decision because they didn't want nothing to do with him. But he was gonna hold out supposedly. So it was basically his own doing. Two, he also got paid last year too. Like suspensions, you don't get paid, and you can't work out with the team. He just didn't play. He just didn't play. But he got paid. He worked out whatever. Like that, it wasn't a suspension. He just missed. He just didn't play the games. Hearing lots of rumors that Lovey is just a 1 year coach, then Pep will be. Now, if Love is a 1 year coach, it's not that they're gonna promote Pep. I doubt that they'll do that. Unless it's a situation where Lovey stepped down, but I don't see that. I don't see Lovey stepping down. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Lovey got a 5 year deal. Got a 5 year contract. Uh, Coaches, even if they get fired, they get paid, guaranteed money. Why would he step down? Unless they decide to buy him out. It's the only thing. Which is what I thought was gonna happen with David Culley. I'm actually surprised that they actually fired David Culley. I thought that they would like try to buy David Culley out. Um, I'm surprised they actually fired David Culley. Maybe it could be they tried to buy him out, and David Culley like, nah, I want all my money. Like maybe David Culley stood on some 10 toes and be like, no, I want all my money. You ain't about to buy me out. I want all my money. So I don't think he a 1 year coach. What's up, Jared? What's up? The the all white union with red helmets. Talking about all no, the all white with red helmets would not look. They would look very weird. We look very weird because it's not that much red in the jersey. I think yeah, the numbers are red. The numbers are red with outline blue. But still, it's not that much red in the jersey and the pants. It actually would look kind of weird. Now maybe red pants and red jerseys, but nah, not all white. And then the I think if they do all white with white helmets, that probably be their best. That would be probably their best unit. That right there. That would probably be the clean like that. They're all white like because they I be wearing them high white socks, white pants, white jerseys, and white helmets. Like what you gotta say? You can't be rocking all white if your white be looking dingy. Like man, that white be clean. I think. I really hope we wear all red instead of just the red jersey. Him, yeah. I hope it's red pants too. Lovie Smith might be a 3-year head coach of the Texans, so who might never win a Super Bowl with this coaching staff. Yeah, I think 3 years is more realistic because I mean you're still paying this year. You're still paying Bill O'Brien. Trying to think. I think are you paying Bill O'Brien for another 2 years? 'Cause I know you're paying Bill O'Brien this year. Do you pay Bill O'Brien next year? Culley signed a 5-year deal. He only coached 1 year, so he getting paid next year. I mean, this coming up year, then he gets paid. He's getting paid for the next 4 years. He's getting paid for the next 4 years. He has 3 years after this. So he's getting 3 years after this. So since he's getting 3 years after this, I mean, you just signed. If I'm not mistaken, I think you signed Lovey for 5 years as well. So for the next 4 years, you're paying both Lovey and David Culley. So that's three people, the two people that you're playing, and Bill O'Brien. I know Bill O'Brien's getting paid this coming up season. I know this, but I don't know. Is this his last season? Is this his last season? Cause he signed a 4-year extension. Trying to think when he signed that 4-year extension. Going into the 18 season. Going to the 18 season, he already was on the contract. So 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, this is last year. This is actually Bill O'Brien's last year on the contract. This is last year you got paid Bill O'Brien. Spitz, are you excited for the Texas 2022, or you just like blah waiting the season, waiting for the season to be over? Much love, bro. Appreciate that. No, appreciate that, Adrian. No, I'm genuinely excited for the season. Like I know training camp starts at the end of the month, the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. Like I'm genuinely excited for the season. Like the draft breathed new life when it comes to the Texans. And last year, I don't even think I was even blah last year. To be honest, I think last year I was just like whatever. That's the reason why. I mean, like I'm not gonna like. That's why some of y'all got the game breakdowns like a couple days late. Like I really wasn't on my game. I'll be honest with you, I really wasn't on my game last year because I just was very disinterested. Very disinterested. Really did not care. The whole Deshaun Watson saga, I knew it was with David Culley. Like, it just did not care. Uh, that and even how much I tried to like these quarterbacks coming out this draft class. I tried to like Malik Willis and Matt Corral. I tried and I didn't like them. Like I did not. I'm like, so it wasn't like okay, I could just be hyped that we're gonna be bad and get a first round pick, get high first round pick, and potentially get a franchise quarterback. Nah, didn't feel like that. But this draft class, I feel genuinely excited about it. I like what I've seen. I like what I'm hearing out of camp. I said I like who they drafted, and I want to see these guys actually play football. I'm genuinely excited for the training camp, genuinely excited for the preseason, and genuinely excited for the regular season. I haven't been this excited for a training camp since I'm gonna say 18. I'm not gonna say Deshaun's rookie year because I was excited that following year in 18. Cause I'm like, okay, this we got a franchise quarterback, we got something special. 19, I was excited for the season. I wasn't really excited for training camp. Nah, we all know what happened with 20, and then 2021, obviously. But nah, I'm genuinely excited. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure y'all comment. Let me know what y'all think. Can't believe the Pats were able to trade the kid Harry with the Bears. Taking down the details, it might not be a bad trade. Man, dog, I was thinking the same thing earlier today when I seen it. I wouldn't. We could have did this. Like I definitely would have made a play for N'Keal Harry. I would have traded a seventh round pick. A seventh round pick. I don't care if he don't even play. Like a seventh round pick is nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing, bro. It's nothing. It's nothing at all. You throw away 7 round picks. I would have gave up a six. I would even gave up a fifth. Now fourth would have been a stretch. I wouldn't have gave up a fourth. Actually, I might would get four, but I mean, but you don't really just want to throw away fours. But fifth, sixth, the fifth pick, the sixth pick, and the seventh pick, I don't care about them. He go out there and never play for you. I would have rolled the dice on that. I would roll the dice. I'm not a huge Nikhil Harry fan, but I would definitely roll the dice on that and brought him in. I definitely would have brought him in. I'm surprised Nick Casario was on that class, was on that staff when they drafted him. So I'm surprised he didn't make a play. Maybe that was a Bill Belichick move and not a Nick Casario move. Maybe Nick Casario wasn't agreeing with that because I definitely would have made a play for that. I definitely would. I definitely would. I mean, he's very way more cheaper than DK. Obviously, he's nowhere near the same stratosphere as DK Metcalf. And I'm not opposed to making the play for DK Metcalf. I definitely think the Texans should do that as well. Bears gave up a piece of Jilly Cook, Jilly Cook Mills with no season. The Texans could have definitely did that. Yeah, I believe Texans could have did that. One thing that makes me nervous for this season is getting hit. I mean, like I said, I've been saying this. The Texans are not planning on winning. Not saying that they don't want to win. Not saying that winning is not the priority. Winning is not the objective. If they win, cool. They will take those wins. They are here to evaluate and develop. Well, say it right. Develop and evaluate. Develop the young guys. Develop the guys who they just drafted in this past draft in 2022. Develop the guys they drafted in 2021. Develop the guys they drafted in 2020. Though that's what they're here to do, and then develop those guys and evaluate those guys as well. Okay, do we need to get rid of Gennard? Do we need to get rid of Blacklock? I'm trying to think. I think that's it from 2020. I think that's all. Is Gennard and Blacklock? Oh, what's that offensive lineman name? The swing tackle from North Carolina. Can't think of his name, but that's it. Cause you cut the receiver and the corner. So that's all you have from 2021. I mean from 2021. I mean you got pretty much everybody from 2021. So evaluate them, develop them, develop and evaluate the guys who you had from 19. When you talk about Max Sharp and Tyus Howard, which I think that's it. All the guys from 19. Nobody from 18. Charlie Heck, appreciate you. Yeah, Charlie Heck. Nobody from 17 to 18. You got two people from 19 and what, three people from 20? And I think you have all five from last year, and then you obviously you have the whole draft class from this year. That's it. Everybody else is so the Texans are trying to evaluate those guys and see exactly what they have, what they can do with those guys, and see exactly moving forward. So yeah, they not concerned about winning. Like I'm not saying they tanking that they trying to we trying to get the top five pick. I think they cool either way it go. They cool if they get the top five pick, and they cool if they make the playoffs and win division, make the playoffs, or at the very least have highly improved. They're cool either way it go. I think they want to just see exactly what could they do, what should they do going forward. Like I said, it's an evaluation and a development situation. I don't know if you made a video where you talked about, but how it feel about Baker to the Panthers. I'm sure he's. I. It might be an open competition. Um, it might be open competition. I can see it going both ways. Of him being the starter, and I can also definitely see it being an open competition. And it could be open competition, but them leaning a little bit more towards Baker. I can see it being like that. Um, it really was no place for him to go, to be honest. Uh, it was Seattle and Carolina. That was it. Seattle and Carolina. The Falcons got who they drafted in even though I know the Panthers drafted Matt Corral, I mean like the Falcons got who they drafted in Desmond Ritter, and they signed Mariota, so I think they gonna rock with that. I think the Saints they gonna rock with Jameis Winston. They pay they gonna rock with Jameis Winston. We all know the AFC East. I mean the AFC East they got their quarterbacks. AFC West definitely got their quarterbacks. AFC North got their quarterbacks. AFC South outside the Texans have their quarterback, or at least, well, I mean, you got the Colts, but they already made a play for Ryan Mallett. I mean, Ryan Mallett, Matt Ryan. So I mean, you it really was nowhere for them to go. Maybe Seattle, Detroit already got who they want, and well, got who they got already got their bridge quarterback. Maybe you could have made a play for Miami. Maybe I mean, I can see Seattle. Maybe you could try to make a play, have some competition for Miami. Washington, they already got what you uh, the Giant, but like the teams that don't have a clear cut quarterback, they're probably in the market to go get one. So Matt Rule's trying to save his job, so that's why it's a little bit different. That's why it's a little bit different. Mac look nice, but that the Patriots, bro, give Mills his. I mean, give Mills his flowers. Like, y'all argue about Matt Jones versus Mills or something. Matt Jones played more games than Mills. Uh, Not better than Matt Jones. Can't debate. Davis Mills has out the gate as the best quarterback. Please stop, man. Like I said, and I already told y'all my stance when it comes to Davis Mills, and I'm going to give him to the bye week. But this notion, this narrative that he was the best quarterback of the draft class, um, it's not saying much. It's really not. Like y'all act like people who bring it up as an argument. Y'all bring that up as an argument like this, like the draft class had all pros and Pro Bowls on. Yeah, I think Matt Jones actually did make the Pro Bowl, but it was he wasn't a true Pro Bowl. But anyway, like y'all make it seem like it was that when like it wasn't. Like uh when what you call one rookie of the year. We talk about rookie of the class. Jamar Chase won rookie of the year. Now I'm not saying Jamar Chase didn't deserve rookie of the year because that's not what I'm saying. But when the last time a non-quarterback won Rookie of the Year? It actually was 17 with Alvin Kamara, but the reason why that was because Deshaun got hurt and Patrick Mahomes didn't play his rookie year, and that was it. If Deshaun Watson doesn't get hurt, Deshaun Watson walks away, runs away with rookie of the year. He's in conversation for MVP of the year. The MVP, the way he played his rookie year. So, but after that, oh, I don't know. Nick Chubb might win rookie year. Nick Chubb might win rookie year. Nick Chubb might win. Who's in Nick Chubb class? Was that Kyler Murray draft? Was Nick Chubb Kyler Murray draft, or was Nick Chubb Baker Mayfield draft? Because if Nick Chubb Baker Mayfield draft, then it wasn't Nick Chubb because Baker Mayfield won rookie year. I can't remember exactly what year Nick Chubb came out, but um, nah, I mean, it wasn't 18. Well, it wasn't 18 because, like I said, 18. Baker won rookie year his rookie year. Um, and Baker came out in 2018. Tennessee wear red helmets on November 3rd when they played the Philadelphia Eagles here at home. But yeah, like I said, this whole notion, oh, he was the best rookie quarterback of the draft class. Like I said, I'm not even. I'm just saying that itself is not an actual good argument. It sounds good though when it comes out. Oh, he was the best. He was the best in his class. The notion, the narrative, the idea sounds good, but it sounds good, but it doesn't. Even though it sounds good, is doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. It really don't. It really don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing at all because of um. It's not. It wasn't. It wasn't a good draft class. The draft class looked kind of weak. Like the draft class looked kind of weak. Like I think the best quarterback of the draft class didn't play. Only played like 2 games, and that's Trey Lance. And I think Trey Lance is gonna show y'all. People who don't like Trey Lance is gonna show y'all this coming up season that how good he is. But saying that that as an argument, you use other stuff as an argument. Don't use that he was the best rookie of the rookie quarterback because it doesn't validate the way you want it to because you like the draft class itself wasn't a good draft class. It was perceived to be a good draft class because you got Justin Fields who went to was in the conference finals. Justin Fields was in the national championship finals a couple times. Uh, uh, um, Trevor Lawrence, who's this can't miss prospect and the best thing since John has the highest draft grade since Peyton Manning and John Elway and things like that. And then Zach Wilson, how he's able to play his skill set. So it was perceived to be a good draft class. It just wasn't a good draft class. It wasn't a good draft class in my personal opinion. And honestly, I think this draft class is even worse than that. But it wasn't a good draft class. Though even though I say that, nah, because I think Corral and Ritter both. I think both Matt Corral and Ritter could end up just being like not backups, but just okay starters. I think the only person that has actual real potential to be life changing or no a top quarterback is Malik Willis because of what he could do with his legs. He could be a rival to Lamar Jackson. Um, so maybe possibly Malik Willis, but not really, not really either. So uh like this draft class here is just as bad, if not worse. It is worse. It's a worse draft class. I'm gonna say this draft class here is worse than last year's draft class because I think I'll take Trevor Lawrence over all these quarterbacks. I even take I said I definitely take what's the boy name Trey Lance over all these quarterbacks and yeah just not a good draft class. Just really not. That tight end from Notre Dame should be the day one pick. Talking about in the 2023 draft. If you talk about the 2023 draft, man, like the person who should be the draft pick in 2023 should be Willie Anderson. If it's not a quarterback, it needs to be Willie Anderson. That's what it needs to be. I think Mills is gonna simply surprise you this season. He looks like he has a high. I mean, we'll see. We'll see exactly how he plays. But we'll definitely see. I definitely think that definitely think definitely think that if they get the number, now it ain't gotta be number one pick. If they get a high draft pick, it has to be Willie Anderson. Unless he's not there, obviously, and then potentially a receiver. I do think they're going to eventually invest in the receiver. Like I said, you want to know. That's what I say. If you want to know about Davis Mills, make the play for DK. Now I don't want to give up the thing about DK. You don't want to give up this coming up first. You want it to be next year's first or something like that. You don't want it to be this coming up first, but you definitely want to have a better receiver in there, and that's going to help evaluate Davis Mills. All the people out there who want Davis Mills to succeed and Davis Mills to be the franchise quarterback, you do need to put weight. You need to put supporting cast around. You definitely do. We need to draft, bro. From I think we pick it 6 or 7. I can see that. I could see that. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see. I could definitely see. I could definitely see that. Um, I could definitely see that. DK, Cooks, Nico, Mitchie. Yes, Like that's a nice receiving core. You got DK on one side, you got Brand Cooks, who yeah DK on one side, you got Brand Cooks on the other opposite side, being the opposite speed receiver. But you can also move Brand Cooks in and put Nico out wide, have Michi B run the slot. That gives a lot of options, a lot of opportunities, lessens the one on one coverages, and just basically help spread out the defense. And that's the main thing. Once you help spread out the defense, especially a quarterback like Davis Mills, you help spread out the defense, and he gets to know, okay, that these are the stats that these guys have. Boom, throw it. Debo, see the thing about Debo, like I said the other day, the thing about Debo, and I wouldn't be opposed of Debo, but this is the thing about Debo. To maximize the most out of Debo, you're gonna need to run Debo. You're gonna need to run the rock. You're gonna need to do take the ball out of Debo's hand and allow Debo to do some things. Once you do those type of things, now you are actually putting your quarterback back at disadvantage because um he's not developing. How is he developing to hand the ball off? How is that helping him? How is that developing him? It doesn't just hut hut hut. That doesn't help him. It's not mental reps. It's not nothing. Like it doesn't help him. Um. So um. What you need to do instead of just going and getting Debo, get a guy who can actually catch the ball downfield and do other things. That helps progress, and you know more about Davis Mills. You would know more about Davis Mills if you have Nico. I mean, if you have DK versus having Debo. Because with Debo, you can hand the ball off to him and do other things and quick screens and stuff like that. He doesn't have to read the defense or react to the defense, anything like that. He just plays football. And with the, without those type of receivers, now he has to do like with somebody like say like Devo. Now he's handing the ball off. Okay, now that kind of stunts his growth. Now he's not pushing the ball downfield. You're not getting a real good look you're not getting a real good look at Davis Mills. So because of that, you're not getting a real good look. Is it really even worth it? Is it even worth it? Yes, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure y'all comment. Let me know y'all in here. Let me know what y'all think. And I remember, I'm reading the comments, but super chats get the first priority. If I see a super chat jump in, I'm reading that first. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as well. Hit that like button. In an interview with Paulo after he was drafted, he said that he would play in a game in his hometown. Should the Magic shut him down, or do you think they? No, I feel like the Magic shut him down because they don't want to risk nothing to happen to him. Like, what's the point of him going out there and tweaking some again in the summer league game that means absolutely nothing? I know now they got rings and they're going to introduce some summer league rings and stuff like that, but it doesn't really pretty much help them. So because of that, there's really no benefit into the preseason. So that's what you're waiting on. Hey, you can dribble a basketball, you can keep yourself in shape or whatever, but no, like they don't need to see anything. They don't need to do nothing. They don't need to see nothing until the NFL. I mean not the NFL. I mean to the NBA make it to the bye week. I mean bye week until the NBA makes it to the preseason. Like when they make it to the preseason, then that's when we need the training camp in the preseason. That's when we need to start seeing Paulo. But we don't need to see him before then. No, we don't. We don't. We ain't got to see him before then. I'm good. I know like everybody, I wanted to see him versus Chet last night, but it made sense. It made a lot of sense. How do you feel? How do you feel about playing game being? I mean, I'm cool with it. At first, I didn't think I was gonna like. I thought it was all very gimmicky and stuff like that, but it's alright. It give people another little lane and stuff to root for and stuff like that. I think it's pretty straight. It's cool. Like I don't have no problem with it staying. I don't. I think we really don't have a good roster to be to be to be good. But the question is if the nigga is. I mean, we'll see. We'll definitely see. They haven't introduced him as a franchise guy, so we'll see exactly how they feel about him. All right, Spitz. I'm about to get out of work. All right, appreciate you, man. I'll holler at you. What do you think, uh, Jabari Smith? Like I said, with Jabari, what I've seen from Jabari is decent. You do want to see a little bit more. You wish you could see a little bit more. You wish you could do a little bit more stuff. Like I said, he don't have the rest of his cast around him, so he kind of basically there by himself and basically just trying to make some things shake. But I mean, it's not. It doesn't look bad though. It doesn't look bad when the Texans games. Since the cover post when the Texans when Texans games are sauce covered. So you talking about sauce covering every game or something like that? Like, 'cause, I mean, we pretty much do pre games too. No, I wasn't in them in a while, but yeah, I mean, that's exactly what they do, honey, already. Um, so we'll see. We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see what happens going forward. We'll see exactly what they're gonna do exactly with these red helmets and stuff like that. Like that's another interesting notion. We'll see exactly how that is. Um, but really pretty much it. I can't really think of nothing else. Like that's really what it was. Like those helmets. Like I said, when I seen them, like I said, I've already knew they was coming. Like that, when they was coming down the pipeline. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. They alright. And then when I see the picture today, I'm like, all right, yeah, I like them. And then now it's kind of, and I just want to see. I want to see them in person. Want to see them in action. See how they look. Like I said, hopefully, it is a little shine to it though. Texas need to cut Rex Burkhead. Why is he still in the same game? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. They have. I mean, he Rex is from Texas. He's not from Houston. He's from somewhere close by. So maybe that's the reason why they haven't really got rid of Rex. Like I just like Damian and Mendola. Like basically signed that contract because he's from the Woodlands. So hey, it is what it is. Basically, we need South Station. And, hey, don't worry, South Station's coming. It's under construction right now, but trust me, don't worry, South Station's coming back better than ever. Rex had one good game against the Chargers. Don't sit up there and say Rex Rex had one had to have one good game. The game against the Chargers. I mean, he actually had a game of his life, not just one good game. He had the game of his life actually. Do you think the NBA is a big man's league? Oh, it's actually it might be right as of right now. It might be forwards. Like the NBA is really predominantly ran by forwards. I mean, only guards. Mm, New Orleans. Like everybody's a teenager. Everybody's young. But I definitely think they are more meaning toward. Yeah, I can see that. What rookies do you think is going to be biggest steal for us? Um, Talk about the Texans, right? I think Damian Pierce and obviously Jalen Petrie. I think those two are going to be the biggest steals. I see Petrie, not Petrie. Um, dang, I can't think of his name. Yeah, can't think of his name. I can't think. Damian Pierce. I could think, but I think him and Petrie gonna be the steals. I definitely think they're gonna be the steals. Marlon Mack, 100 yards week one. Stop, man. Really stop. 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 Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. he's he's 100 yards week one. I mean, he is going against his own team, the Colts, who cut him. Could be. Hmm. Could be. Could be. When do you when do you get a franchise quarterback? Stroud, Bryce Young on the team. I mean, I think that's who they're gonna be targeted. That's the reason why it's very vital for these draft picks to be high. And so really shouldn't. But like I said, I think that's who they hold now for is Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud, and I definitely think that's who they want to get and stop with this Marlon Mack and this 100 yards. You gonna send me a clip? Send me a clip of what? Like, 'cause he ain't playing me, so how you gonna get 100 yards? And what clip? What clip you got? I mean, it's gonna be some old clips. It's gonna be clips of when he was with the Colts, when he had Andrew Luck as his starting quarterback. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's just stop with this Marlon Mack. Like I said, I actually want Marlon Mack to play well. I think Marlon Mack might be. I don't know. Spitz a Marlon Mack hater. Ain't no Marlon Mack hater. I mean, I just don't know if he's a franchise leading back right now. I mean, he did lose his job to Jonathan Taylor a year ago. Like, who knows? Who knows? Maybe it might be a change of scenery. Who knows? Who definitely knows? I don't want the Falcons to get. He easily gonna get 10 million. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get 100 yards. I don't think he's gonna get 100 yards in any game this season. I'd be surprised if Marlon Mack gets 100 yards in the season. Now that don't mean he's gonna be a bad quarterback because Marlon Mack had not have no 100 yard games and have a whole bunch of 199 games. So we'll see. But I don't foresee him getting 100 yards. How many wins you think the Texans will have? Last 2 years they won 4 games. Trying to think. Who? I'm gonna say maybe 6 or 7 wins. Seven the high mark, five the low mark. So I'm gonna say around six. Probably about 6 wins. Probably 6 and 11. That's probably what it is. I'm mad. A dream of Russ traded. Man, Russ is not getting traded to the Magic. The Magic are not about to trade Russ Westbrook, man. They don't. We done trying to find the star and all that type of stuff. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to develop with their own, man. So nah. What's the deal, Darren? What's the deal, Swisher? So you say 7 8 games. Hmm. Sure, you we win 7 8 games. I mean, we might well be in about 500, almost contend for a playoff spot. If that's the case, I don't think it's gonna be that good. I don't think it's gonna get that good to you. I really don't. Don't think it's gonna get that. Don't think it's gonna get that greasy. He gonna this now Marlon Mack gonna have 1K. I don't think so. Oh man, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. They not winning. They not. They not. He not getting 1,000 yards. He not getting 1,000 yards, man. Not getting 1,000 yards. Who? Wait. Would the Texas fans want a QB? No. Want no Jimmy Garoppolo? No. Just like we didn't want Baker. Oh, that's why I ain't finished because somebody was to ask me about Baker earlier, and about where he was going. Like he really had no choice where to go, and obviously just like Jimmy G, the Texans have no interest. Texas had no interest in Baker Mayfield. They would have got Baker in the trade when it came for Deshaun Watson. So the Texans had no interest in Baker Mayfield, and the Texans damn sure hope bet not have no interest in Jimmy Garoppolo. You might as well see what you have in Davis Mills if you're gonna go around there. If you're gonna and start with this Marlon Mack situation, you might as well you might as well go that route. And yo, you asking from a 49ers fan's perspective? Got you. Okay, cool. Uh, no, we don't want Jimmy Garoppolo, man. We don't want Jimmy Garoppolo. I think I heard somebody that Jimmy Garoppolo could potentially be getting traded by the end of this week. But we are gonna trade him to. Like I don't know who gonna take Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't know. I don't know who gonna take Jimmy Garoppolo. Switzerland. He only needs. I don't care if he needs only 58 yards a game to get 1,000. He not getting 1,000. He's not getting 1,000. He not getting 1,000 yards. Marlon Mack is not getting 1,000 yards. And here's Professor Trilly is all the time to shut it down. Time to shut it down. Time to shut it down. Trill in the building. No, I'm just playing. It was good, Trill. Holla at me, man. Where you at? I know you out there rolling, making that bread, making that money, making that bread. Go ahead already, Trill. Holla at me. Just need to release him. Y'all probably would just release him. Because y'all holding back Trevor Lawrence. So allow Trevor Lawrence to not I said Trevor Lawrence. Trey Lance. I'm sorry. Allow Trey Lance to go out there and play well, and allow Trey Lance to show why he's probably the best quarterback in last year's draft. Yeah, my bad. I know it's Trey Lance. I kept on saying I don't know why Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence be talking about me. Trevor Lawrence be watching these videos. He talking about me because I say that he ain't what they hype him up to be. But hey, it is what it is. If the Texans do trade for Jimmy G, put a sign up and tell. Okay. I mean, we should have been told Kyle to sell the team, man. We should have been told him to sell the team. It's not because they traded for Jimmy Garoppolo. He should have been selling the team. Kyle's not done anything that's helped out this team since he's been here. Maybe outside of now, maybe possibly hiring Nick Casario, but we really don't know exactly what Nick Casario stands. But there's nothing that Kyle has done that was and nothing that turned out good since he's been here. So it's nah. The best food come in a brown paper bag. Nah, it's not true. It's not true. Not true. Best food don't always come in a brown paper bag. It's not true. I found your channel because I'm a Magic fan too. Oh, already Magic fan already. I feel you. Paulo is a point forward, right? So the ball will be in his hands a lot. Yeah, you're right. I mean, there is a risk you run. There is a risk you run. There is a risk that you run. Couldn't get that out for some reason. That's a risk you run with anybody who has the ball in their hands. A chance of them to any ball handler, a chance of them to turn the ball over, especially when somebody who's I'm not gonna say not a natural ball handler, but a guy who's a his position is not known to be a ball handler. So I can see that happening. How I feel about Cole. I like Cole a lot, but Cole to me I think needs to be a backup because if you flip Cole and Suggs or if you flip Cole and Markel Fultz, but I think it'll be Suggs. I think they'll have Cole and Suggs swap. You'd have absolutely no type of scoring on the bench. So when your second unit is in outside, when Terrence Ross is playing, uh, you have no scoring. And if you had leads, you would lose your leads quick. They would disappear, and it'd be hard for you to get back. So, like, it is what it is. Paulo gonna be a Laker in 4 years. Nope, that's not true. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Spitz don't like hearing that. It's not that I don't like hearing it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But but what I was like I was saying though, like you need somebody else to help score in that second unit because you don't have anybody to help score in that second unit at all. Nobody at all. Yeah, so that's why I think that Cole needs to be on Cole needs to be on the second unit. That way he could lead the scoring pack because you have no real scores on that second unit. Maybe Terrence Ross if he's still here. I still don't know if Terrence Ross is gonna be on this team by the trade deadline. I think the starting lineup should be Fultz, Harris, France, Benchero, and Wendell. Uh, No, yeah, I think you want Suds on the. I definitely think you want Suds on the on this on. Definitely think you want Suds scoring. Um, cause I think Wichita can help defend for Cole if your fears is Cole defending. So, but nah, I definitely want Suds to be starting. I take Chet over Paulo though. Nah, not foolish talk. Davis Mills ain't throwing for no 5K either. Davis Mills damn sure ain't throwing for 5K. Now unless it's straight garbage time stats. He ain't throwing for no 5K throughout the rest of no game. But um but nah. I mean your opinion is that you like Chet over you like Chet over Apollo. That's cool. I'm not gonna sit up and say you wrong like that. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's what you want. That's what you want it. I think my opinion and what I think they did was right was draft when um I forgot what I was gonna say. That comment kind of threw me off some. Oh yeah, draft Chell Paulo. I mean, I think that Paulo is the best player. I think Paulo to me is proven in this draft. I mean, on the draft in the summer league again. Granted, understand? No, it's just the summer league. I know it's the summer league, y'all. I know it's the summer league. I know it. I know it's the summer league. I know it's the summer league. I know it is, but but even though it's just summer league, he's showing you that he's probably the best player in this draft. He's showing you why that he's the best player in the draft. He said, and stop with this more. See, this is why I need some. This is why I need moderators. This is exactly why I need moderators. You and this Marlon Mack stuff is getting on my nerves. Davis throws for 4,000 yards and plays all 17 games. Prime time, I need that pack. I feel I say Harris because our starting backcourt won't have no shooting. Uh, I'm not. I'm not concerned about the backcourt not having shooting because I think you're going to end up running sets with Markel and Markel and Cole, Markel and Suds and Cole. There's no shooting in none of those. There's no shooting on the team. Period. Outside of Terrence Ross. Like, there's really no real shooting outside of Terrence Ross. That's why I actually won Jabari was before because of the shooting. There's no shooting on. There's no shooting with anybody actually. It's not like there's really nobody. Nobody really has shooting. Nobody really has shooting. So you're right about that. Some of the yeah, like like I said, I wanted to see Paulo and I wanted to see Chet versus each other. I did, but Summer League though, you ain't gonna be too hype about it. You, what do you think of Sud's first year? Uh, a lot to be desired. He left a lot. He left a lot on the table. A lot to be desired. And you let France be the best player on the team, best rookie on the team. A lot to be desired. But I think maybe now, I think, I think, I think a lot of guys, especially guys like Paulo, I mean not Paulo, especially guys like Suggs and Markel, who I think was already playing well, and um like Chuma and stuff like that. I think a lot of these guys are gonna be start playing a little bit differently, a little bit better with the addition of Paulo. I think Paulo's gonna make a lot of things easier for him, and I think you're gonna see a better performance from the rest of the guys. Corner three, tough. Spitz. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. His corner three his corner three is decent, but will he be able to hit that same shot in the starting five? That's my only thing. Obviously, Sharp got hurt, so I'm glad they shut down. But yeah, I mean, it made sense to shut down. They just said the Jazz listening to offense for Donovan Mitchell. We, where you would like to see him play Spitz. Uh, Donovan Mitchell. Where would I mind seeing Donovan Mitchell at? I would have liked to see. To be honest, I really would have liked to see Donovan Mitchell. Uh, I would have liked to see him in L.A. with the Clippers, but they got John Wall, so maybe not. Huh. More than likely, they'll trade him to an Eastern Conference team. I mean, it wouldn't make the obviously they know they wouldn't keep Kyrie. I know they might could play for him for Kyrie. I don't know where would I want to see Spider Mitchell play. Where would I want to see him play? I think he's actually fitting good with Miami, but I don't want to see him playing with Miami. I don't want to see him playing with the Heat. So nah, I don't know. That's actually a good one. That's actually a good one. Where would I want to see Spider Mitchell play? Hmm. I don't know. What about backcourt of John Morant and Donovan Mitchell? What about that backcourt? Or Trey Young and Donovan Mitchell? Maybe that might be a little something. That might be a little something. Ah, you know what? You right, Wise. Shout out to that boy Wise. Shout out to Wise. Cause Wise, you know you right. Him and Jason Tatum. Him and Jason Tatum. But you probably have to trade Jayon Brown though. Him and Jason Tatum, but you probably have to trade Jayon Brown though. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Like I told you, first priority. Shout out to boy Wild World for the super chat. Appreciate that. We should have kept our players in the whole summer league and went after them rings. I think it's stupid how serious they take low management. See, okay, this is the thing, cause and actually I'm glad, cause I seen a little thing about Skip and Shannon. They was talking about that. They was talking about like it was Skip most of the time about low management. I don't think it's a low management issue. Like I said, don't get me wrong. Hey, if we would have went out there and played, I would definitely. I mean, I definitely would have wanted to get the summer league ring. Still, they only got one loss. I mean, so they still be a tournament. But I definitely want, wouldn't mind having them win the whole thing and be the very first official Summer League champions with rings and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, that means absolutely nothing. Nobody's gonna be hyped up about Summer Ring League, Summer Ring. No one's gonna talk about that. Like say if your player, um, save your players, especially if he's a good player. It'd be one thing if he was like a trash player. So like he in the gym or he in his hometown, he's showing off his summer league ring in the NBA. But say if he is a great player, say if he Tracy McGrady, like say he's a Hall of Famer. He win the summer league ring proud when he going up around guys who actually won actual NBA titles, actual finals rings. Nah. So, yeah, nah. Now, again, granted, if we got there and won, I'm cool with it. I'm definitely cool with it. But it's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's not the not to the end all be all. It's not the whole thing. I'll definitely been cool with it, but at the same time, like I said, at the same time, it is what it is. It definitely is what it is. Like I said, I would have been cool with it, but I don't think it's a low management situation. I think they just already seen what they've already seen what they seen. They don't need to go out there and risk him tweaking nothing, or slipping or nothing, or twisting nothing, or nothing like that. Save that for the training camp. Save that for the NBA season. You're gonna have 82 of them. You're gonna have how many preseason games it is. You have 82 regular games. You're gonna see Jabari versus Chet. You're gonna see, even though we did just see it, you're gonna see Paulo versus Jabari again, and you're gonna see Chet versus Apollo again. Apollo. You're going to see these matchups in more meaningful games. You're going to see them more meaningful games. So the whole thing about load management, I'm not saying it's a load management situation. I just think that hey, They just don't want to risk nothing. And they seen all what they seen. They feel like they validated. They picked. They seen all what they seen. But hey, it's a world man. Appreciate the super chat love, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Spitz, we need a Twitter space one day. You know what? You actually right. You actually right. I might need to hop on the Twitter space. I actually might need to do that. You actually right. If if the Russ get traded to the Magic, he can stop that. Stop with Russ. Russ ain't coming. Stop. We ain't about to trade no Russ. No Russ. This week. It's summer league, but damn, let's start being more aggressive. I said, like Paulo said, I want it. I mean, yeah, I mean, of course he's gonna say he wants to win every game. I doubt he doesn't. Oh yeah, they do. They did get Deontay Murray already. I actually forgot all about that. That was one of the first things that happened. Murray, Dejounte Murray, the first one of the first things that happened last year. I mean, it happened last week. I forgot all about that. Y'all better start. My guy Suggs. Suggs gonna start. Why? Why is you worried about the Magic? Worried about the Rockets? Even though you about to be a low key Magic fan, but Magic got like three of your favorite players. So you go ahead and be a low key Magic fan. Go ahead. Go. You know what? I'm going to get donate. People donate so I can get that boy donate so I can get that boy a I can get Waz a Apollo jersey. So I can get Waz Apollo jersey. Whoa. Hold on, wait. Hey, like I said, Super Chat dropped in. Appreciate Super Chat love a world. Appreciate that again, man. Man, let's start a new culture. I get injuries and said, but damn, it's basketball and these things don't come around often. I get what you coming from. Like I agree. I actually get where you coming from. Cause like, when I first seen those rings, I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen those rings, and oh shit, forgot we on Fox. Forgot we on Fox. It almost just came out. But when I first seen those rings, I thought the same thing. I was like, hey, you know what? We might need to go after them things. Like when I first seen the rings, I thought the same thing. I was like, you know what? We might need to go after it. Like, so I'm kind of like, yeah, let's go, let's get it. But at the end of the day, it's still summer league. So even if you get the rings, it's still summer league. It doesn't really hold weight. And I'll put it to you like this, because I knew that Lonzo Ball won Summer League MVP back in 2017. I remember him getting the trophy. So I went on Wikipedia. I looked it up. And when I looked at his bio and looked at all his accolades and stuff like that so far, or he don't have no All-Stars, nothing like that, but number 2 overall pick and all Pac-12 and stuff like that, it don't say nothing. I think he was second team all rookie. I think he was second team rookie, 13 rookie, something like that. It didn't say nothing about Summer League MVP. So I went in his other stuff to make sure, and it has it in there that he's won the Summer League MVP, but he doesn't even get credit for it. They ain't about to get credit that they won they not gonna get credit that they won the Summer League. You know, Summer League champions 2023. Just like, do you think people who've won the G League championship, the G League have championships? You think the G League even have All-Star games? Well, I don't know if they All-Star games, but they got G League All-Stars because not Steph Curry is a G League All-Star. I think he's a 2-time G League All-Star, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think that those things hold weight or hold credit in the NBA circles or even with fans? They don't care about that stuff. They don't care about that stuff. So same thing with the Summer League. And I think the Summer League is probably even on a lesser scale because actually when you pull up about somebody, League or if they've been a G League All Star, a G League All Star, it pops up. And shout out to World for the super chat love, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate that. Why is this camera going slow? Do y'all put up banners for sub league champions? I know you're being funny, but probably not. And that's what I'm saying. Like you don't put no. So you saying the pride is on it? Like I don't think it is a pride. I don't think there is a pride. Like I'm not going after them. So, I mean, again, if it's there, yeah, you go after it and get it. I'm not putting my. I mean, because if you want to go out for, if you really want to go for some league championship, you just really want to go, then you put Suggs in there, you put Cole Anthony in there, you put Franz Wagner in there. Like you put the whole squad, everybody who's eligible to play in the summer league, which is guys who in their third or second year, and obviously rookies going to their first year. Those guys are eligible to play in the summer league. You put all those guys in there to be in the summer league and to go out there and win a championship. Uh, if that's your goal, I mean, I don't think they're aggressive. Like I said, I get it. I get it. Like I said, when I first seen the summer league ring, I wanted it too, but no, I don't. I don't want to risk Paulo being hurt again. Definitely want to see him versus Chet last night, absolutely, because I want them to play head to head. But at the same time, I want them to play head to head when there ain't no excuse. And what I mean by that, because even if Jabbar, even if not Jabbar, but even if Paulo goes out there and just dominates Chet, like bullies Chet around and puts up 40 something points, well I just bullies him around. You got people in OKC and Chet fans who don't like Jabbar. I mean, don't like. I keep saying Jabbar, who don't like Paulo. It's just summer league. Just summer league. Just summer league. Just summer league. Don't mean that. Don't mean nothing. And also, if he has a bad game and Chet puts it on him, I wouldn't want to be like it's just summer league, and I wouldn't want the Paulo fans. Oh, it's just summer league. It don't really matter. I want it to be when there's no excuse. Where there's no, oh, it's just this, is just that. Oh, even though it's the regular season, that's gonna mean something for these two teams. So yeah, when actual games and actual things matter. Some league wins, rings. Stop. Okay. See now you definitely on here just trolling. So I think I'm about to go ahead and dip. Y'all have too much talent not to make. I agree. Ross. We do have too much talent not to make the play. I definitely think the Magic could and should make at the very least the play in. They definitely should be able to make the play in. Nothing, nothing left to prove for Paulo. Let's rest him. Yeah, I agree. So next season, free agency. Who you sign if they're available? All right, Chili Will. All right, are you talking about Magic? Talking about Texans? Because you kind of let that extremely open. I talk about two teams, or you talk about another team just in general. But left that kind of open because you didn't say NBA off season, NFL off season. You just said next year off season. The free agency, next year free agency. That's both of them at free agency. Now, so I don't know. Like, just let me know. Let me know what team you're talking about. I can give you a better answer, even though they're actually kind of both the same, similarly, but they're both the same, but for two different reasons, and both the same for two different reasons. So, well, kind of the same for two different reasons. So, comment, let me know. Comment, let me know. I'm staying a little bit longer just to see what you put up there. Just to see what team you talking about. 'Cause I kind of don't know who you talking about, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and put up in there. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate World for the super chat. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody came through, everybody comment, everybody that liked it, everybody that shared, subscribe. Shout out to all the boys out there on everybody out there, Soft Sports. Shout out to all my boys out there, Soft Sports. Wise, Hector, Way Ray, Tinny, Wink, Swisher, Honcho, Wise, and Ray Ray and Wink, Hector, Tenny. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to Fox 26. Oh, you talking about the Magic? Okay. Uh, I need to see who's exactly available, but as of right now, kind of nobody. The reason why is because, like I said, I think that they're trying to save as much cap flexibility as they possibly can, so they can be one of these teams that rewards their own players like Apollo, like a France, like a Suds with rookie extensions to get them into $200 million plus. Not saying that all these guys are going to get that, but and I doubt Suggs gets that unless Suggs has just a crazy next 2 years. I can see France being that type of guy because he's already made first team all rookie. If he builds up on that, and I could definitely see Apollo being that guy. Don't think that Cole and Suggs will, but we'll see. But something of that nature. That's the reason why I don't really want them to go out there and sign nobody. Plus, like, I know if you pay somebody, they're gonna play. Where are these minutes coming from? Because that's how I feel about Jonathan Isaac. If Jonathan Isaac comes back, I mean, he bet some league games, but if Jonathan Isaac comes back, where are these minutes coming from? Where are these minutes coming from? Like, who is going to lose minutes if Jonathan Isaac plays? So we'll see. We'll definitely see. I'm not extending excited credit from anyone. If we were to win the summer league, I think it's cool feat for us. No, I agree with you. I agree. You know what I mean? Not expect the credit from nobody. I agree. Like it's something to and like I said, the thing is when you talk like the summer league is over, we've been eliminated. I know we have a better chance with Paulo. Truth be told, I think we win the whole damn thing with Paulo. Paulo plays the whole thing. I definitely think we win the whole thing. I don't think it was ever a plan for Paulo to play the whole summer league anyway. To be honest, I don't think that was ever like in the cards. I know people make a thing about him tweaking his ankle or whatever the case may be. I don't think they went into this plan with this process. Apollo's going to play the whole summer league or play majority of the summer league because it's the reason why they only played 2 games. I think that maybe if they didn't see what they wanted to see out of Apollo the first 2 games, he possibly or maybe kind of hit and miss or whatever. I think you probably would have seen him for another 2 games. In that, I don't think you're going to get more than 4 to 5 games anyway. I don't think you're going to get more than 4 than 5 games anyway out of Apollo. If he if he looked real good, you've seen what happened. He's only going to play 2. I think if he would have played like okay, you would have seen 4 to 5. If he would have played bad, you probably would have seen 3 to 4. So I don't think he's gonna play that many summer league games. I don't even know how many summer league games it is, but I think he would have definitely played last night, and he would have played the next one. I think it is one more there, but I don't think he would have played the majority of play in the playoffs with this team. I don't think that was going to be the situation. If you're reading this, hit that like button. Already, make sure to tell me hit that like button. I'm a Bucks fan, by the way, and no, I'm not a bandwagon. I'm in Florida. Hey, already you're a Bucks fan. That's cool. That's cool. At least you're not a Jazz fan. 'Cause I know a lot of Magic fans be Jazz fans. No diss to Jazz fans out there. But you know I'm a Texas fan, so hey. but but nah, but like I was telling you there earlier, like about the free agency, like I think they want to save their money so they can pay these young guys. So I don't see nobody really being life changing. I mean, I need to see exactly who the free agency is, but like I said, where those men is coming from. And world, like I said, I agree with you about it'll be a cool thing to have. And like I said, if it still can happen, it can still happen. But I don't feel like they just never was planning on going all out. They not planning going all out, and like, hey, the Magic have done a lot of things kind of against the grain. This off season, huh? Like after, I mean, getting the number one overall pick, fooling everybody who they thought was gonna get the number one pick, not even working out the guy who you drafted number one overall, and just go against the grain a little bit. I say everyone on the Magic will lose. Man, if they not winning mode, so what happened? Hold on, the flip. That was weird. It just jumped out. That was weird. It just jumped. It just went away. We all trying to read the comment. It just jumped out and jumped away. Yeah, I say everybody on the Magic will lose minutes because they not in win mode. They going to play the whole bench. No, they're not. Nah. The Magic are more win mode than the Texans is. Like to be honest, like I think the Magic goal is to make the play in. They I ain't gonna say their goal is to win championship, but the Magic goal is to make the play in. I think they're going to be chasing that. I don't think the Texans' goal is to win the division. If they win division, cool, but I don't think that's their goal. I think that's definitely the Magic goal. But yeah, yeah, guys, I'm about to get ready to get out of here. Like I said, appreciate everybody came through, show me love, everybody comment, everybody subscribe, everybody like the video. Make sure you like the video. If you haven't liked it, make sure you hit that like button. Shout out the world for the super chat, even though we kind of disagree about the summer league. Even though I agree with going after it, but I'm cool with them resting Paulo. Uh, like I said, shout out to him for super chat love. Shout out to everybody else out there who commented, took your time out today to come kick it with your boy. Appreciate that. Everybody who commented and left comments and asked questions. Appreciate all that. Uh, Man, shout out to Fox 26. All ready for the platform. Shout out to everybody out there. Like I said, shout out to all Sauce Nation. Shout out to everybody out there, Sauce Sports. Wise, Ray, Wink, Tenny, Hector, Swisher, Honcho. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the boy Trill. Shout out to everybody out there. You already know what it is. I holla.